So yo, what is going on, guys? This is the Ecom boss, and in today's video I will be bringing you guys winning products that you can sell right now. But this is not your typical sell these products right now video. This is going to be a video where I teach you guys product research, and obviously feel free to run all the products that I'm showing you guys now. These are going to be winning products or products with a huge potential that you can run. But the whole point of this video is to teach you guys product research. I'm going to bring you guys inside my computer and we're going to research products live. So I'll show you guys exactly how I find products that definitely do convert and like just the craziest products you've seen, right? So if you like this video later on, please just smash the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to it. And make sure, guys, that you don't just see these products and just being entertained. Just try to make sure that you're actually learning something new as well. I appreciate all of you guys. We're so close to 3,000 subscribers. So hope you click the subscribe button if you like this later on. And I'm obviously super good when it comes to dropshipping, and I'm not saying that in an arrogant way, right? I'm just talking about my skills. And I feel like I'm really good at when it comes to dropshipping. There are two things in dropshipping where I just feel super confident. That's number one, CBO scaling, and number two, product research. And product research is probably the one thing I am best at. So if you want someone who really knows how to research products to show you, we're gonna do that right now. So if you want to get into the dropshipping coaching program, you can message me on Instagram here. And if not, you can obviously just follow me on Instagram if you want to, and just shoot me a message. I try to reply to every single DM. Without further ado, I'm not gonna waste any of you guys' time. So just hoping you have a great weekend, a great Christmas, and let's get straight into my computer and I'll show you guys exactly how I research products. And yo, I also went to the barber. You guys probably gonna see this weird haircut a couple of times into the video, which you've probably never seen before. I know it looks ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think. I am super disappointed. This is probably the worst haircut I've ever gotten. I don't know. I feel really bald at the side. It's just really weird. I do not recommend anyone to go to this barber shop. Just ignore if the hair looks weird, okay? I get it. It looks weird. It's cool. Let's look at the products. Okay, guys, we're scrolling Aliexpress now. And look at this, guys. Look how quick we can find these products when we do the right thing with the best match section. Possible winner, possible winner, possible winner, and then this is a winner because this is just weird. But look at this, guys. So we already found 3 good products. I don't know if I showed this in videos before, but I'm going to teach you guys obviously how I find these products here in a sec. This product is super unique because it comes in like a kind of a pencil form, I guess, and it just looks really cool. So that's the first one. It's kind of cheap too. This is a genius product that I would definitely sell if I were one of you guys. Like, obviously this is not a sell these products now video, but I'm just trying to teach you guys how to find good products, and obviously found them just by clicking here, right? So this is a great product. Again, hope this gives you an understanding of how a good product looks like. It's just super unique. It's just super unique. So you guys can see that I'm on the more to love section, and I always said this to you guys a couple of times before, but I scroll by the more to love section up here. And the cool thing about the more to love section is that it optimizes towards what you guys are engaging with. So if you click on a lot of massagers, you'll obviously start seeing even more massagers, right? For example, this product, I think it's gonna be banned because, you know, it's about smoking kind of, but this is actually a lipstick, which could actually be pretty cool for girls, I would imagine, even though it's kind of weird. And this product, this is a product that could definitely pop off, but it's a little bit too late now because it's getting kind of saturated. But you guys can see how many good products we can find here quick, and that is because I click on a lot of good products, so I start seeing a lot of good products, right? Just like this one, and I'm not gonna go more on because we just get stuck here. This product, for example, it's saturated, right? So what you guys could do with a saturated product like this is that you could take this product, and let's say it's saturated on Facebook, it's saturated on Google ads. What you guys could do is you could take this product and run it on TikTok, for example. You could probably run it on like Pinterest. I don't know. You could run it on other platforms. So you're basically putting a saturated product into an untapped market, which I find to be a super successful strategy. And that's the same thing as well with targeting worldwide, the top 5 or whatever. So what I've done a couple of times actually is I've taken saturated products and ran them in Germany, for example. I've taken a saturated product and run it to France, for example. These are things that you guys could do to just make a saturated product pop off, to make it a little bit easier for you when it comes to the product research. Just because it's been saturated worldwide doesn't mean it's actually a saturated product in some countries. And the next one I found this one is just a really smart thing because you won't have to have lights in your room, right, while you're reading a book. And this is just awesome. It's like a glow up LED type of makeup thing. And once again, I found them all just by scrolling best match. So what I would do with, for example, this product right here. So what I would do with this product is I would go straight onto Facebook. Then once I'm in Facebook, I'll search up 3D pen right up here. As you guys can see, this is just to figure out if we have any competitors. Then I'll be able to see here if there are any competitors. And this doesn't really look like a too big of a competitor because it's way too long of a video ad. So I don't think that is something that we could actually judge or look at as a competitor. This, however, no, actually not. Could not be a competitor either because you see they're like such a short video, which means this product looks pretty open right now. Actually, it doesn't look like there's a big competition now, and I do know that this product is kind of saturated, but I'm not finding any Shopify stores on the video section. And this is kind of how I will research if a product is saturated or not. I'll just take the name of the product right here and I'll just paste it into Facebook, search up, hit videos, and if I cannot find any Shopify stores there, that obviously means the product might not be too saturated. But you got to look at this in 2 ways as well, because it doesn't necessarily mean it's not saturated. that just means that no one is running it right now. This product is probably not there because it's dead, right? People used to run it a year ago and now it's dead, so you can't find it on Facebook because it's just dead. Saturated products, however, you will find a ton of stores selling it down here on Facebook. So one thing that is super important when you're trying to determine which products you're going to run or not, like figuring out should I run this product or not, basically, is the fact that this product might actually just be generic. So listen to this. I was on a call earlier today and I was talking about my product research strategies, my product research skills, etc. And this guy was showing me a hair straightener which was multifunctional, and it was also a hair straightener with a new design. It was nothing we've really seen before, but still it feels like it's all the same, right? So you probably think this hairbrush is like super smart to run. It was actually a hair straightener because it has a new design, it is unique, it is multifunctional, whatever. But a lot of people say this one thing about pop music, right? And I'm not saying this myself, but a lot of people say this, and that is the fact that pop music, it's new songs, but it still just feels like it's all the same. And that could be the same stuff with, for example, the dog niche. You might have a brand new product, no one's ever seen this product before, but it is the dog niche, so it just feels like it's all the same over again. And I'm not saying that is a dog niche, I'm just coming here with examples for you guys. So just make sure that if you find a new product, yes, it might be brand new, but it could still feel like it's all the same. This haircut though, that's obviously not feeling the same. But let's go back inside the PC and make sure to smash a like and subscribe, please. Another thing, guys, that I like to do is I like to just scroll the Facebook newsfeed, and this is not something I do all the time, but on rare occasions when I just feel like I'm going on a dry streak on Aliexpress, I'm not really finding any good products on Ali whatsoever, I'll go to Facebook and I'll just scroll the newsfeed, and it's like more to love. Whatever you click on, you get more of. So if I click on a lot of dropshipping ads, I'll start seeing even more dropshipping ads on Facebook. This could be a good way for you guys to catch a trend early. And another thing I gotta say is, how do you determine if a product is saturated or not? And I'd say usually it's saturated if 10 or more people are selling it, and if the orders on Ali is like 5,000 plus. But this is one of the reasons why I tell you guys just go into Facebook when you do product research sometimes. I'm not saying research there necessarily, but just search out the products you're going to run on Facebook, because if 3 to 5 people are selling it on Facebook, that means it's your time to get in now. If you only see like 3 stores, you need to get onto it now. But you also need to take this thing in consideration. If you see a product is working on Facebook and the product just has a high engagement, people could just be running ads to third world countries that doesn't have a lot of money to just get engagement super cheap. So engagement doesn't necessarily mean like your product is winning. Same with views. That has nothing to do whatsoever product being good or not. So just smash the like and subscribe. But guys, that is definitely my tip when it comes to like figuring out if the product is going to win or not, or if you should jump on it. The easiest way for you guys to catch a winner is obviously by jumping on a winner. It's not by just researching on Ali, but I still recommend you guys to research on Ali. It's what I do because it's super hard to catch a trend as well. But if you are going to jump on a trend, you just need to make sure that there are like 3 to 5 people selling it on Facebook. Of course, if there's 6 to 7, that is okay as well. But you need to see the opportunity and get on it as quick as possible. You see 3 people running it today. You think the product is super cool. You really just like the product yourself, and there are 3 to 5 people running it. You need to get on it now, because if not, you're missing out. And the later you get in the product, the later your chances are as well, right? My favorite niche when it comes to product research is going to be home. Also really like outdoors, fun, and sports. And then we got beauty and health. I really like the healthcare and skincare. You need to be super careful on Facebook when you're running healthcare and skincare, because you could like sort of be over-promising. And you don't have to over-promise anything in your ad, but Facebook will still sort of think that you are over-promising. Just a really risky niche, and you're kind of like giving people a hope, and you know, just really over-promising niche like hair growth, for example, removers in general. These used to be super good, but Facebook is just getting more and more strict all the time, so now it's even harder than what it used to be. So just be careful if you're going into Facebook with products like that, because you could just get banned. But my favorite niches real quick here is going to be home improvement. The tools is nice too, but home improvement, healthcare, skincare, and that's the best and worst niche, right? And then outdoors, fun, and sports, and we also got home. These are my favorite niches. So my second way of researching products, or actually my third after Facebook as well, is going to the best match section, sorting the price by $7 to $70 and researching. And I told you guys this before, but the reason I'm putting the price from $7 to $70 is because me personally, I do not prefer running high ticket products. And for you guys, if you're a beginner, if you're in early stages of dropshipping, you should probably not run high ticket products yourself either, because it will cost you way more to run a high ticket product. You probably test with $20 budgets instead of $10 budgets. And the reason I'm putting 7 is not because you guys have to do it, but I just like to avoid all the cheap stuff, because if you don't put a price there, you will just see so much weird stuff for like a cent. You didn't see this right now, but you'll just scroll through so much bad stuff. So I prefer just putting the price at 7. Oh, I put it at 70. That's my fault. But I prefer just setting the price at $7 to 70 just to get rid of all the cheap stuff. And the best match section is just like more to love. So whatever you click on in best match, chances are you're going to see more of them. So if I click on a lot of these codes, I will start seeing more codes. And that is one of the reasons why I like my Aliexpress product research method so well, just because what I click on is what I get, which means if I have a high skill, the skill is gonna reward me. But I mean, if it's all random, there's not too much you guys can do. But you need to develop the eye of winning product, which could be super hard. For me, I feel like it kind of came a little bit naturally. But you know, you just gotta stay on it, judge products every single day and spend some hours on it, and also see what's working for other people. You could learn from the products on Facebook, for example, or like this video, you learn a lot about how a good product looks. So this thing is honestly just an umbrella. It's not too interesting at all because it is just an umbrella. Like I said, it's all the same kind of thing that I gave the dog example, but still this umbrella is kind of unique. Umbrella is also an evergreen product, which means that this is a product that could always sell. Like people will always need an umbrella. So that product as well, I would say it's kind of decent. And one quick disclaimer that I like to make for you guys right now is do not use software such as Ecom Hunt, for example. You could use spy tools just to spy on competitors, but I do not recommend you guys to use, for example, Ecom Hunt or other softwares like that to do your product research. Because product research, you got to trust in yourself. Obviously, the easiest way is in most cases not the most rewarding way. But I'm just saying everyone is on these pages, which means that if you're on Ecom Hunt or whatever these pages are called, you're just going to run what everyone else is running, and it's honestly just like a loop. It's not going to go anywhere because you're just running saturated price. And I know there might be a guy in the comments here has like a premium on some of these softwares and says he's found a winner. That is obviously possible to find a winner, but I'm just saying, guys, just do it yourself. Do it manually, research, maybe hire someone to research, but before you hire, know what to look for yourself. But just don't use those software because you're just going to run products that everyone else is running, and then you'll have a low ROAS. And as I told you guys in my last Facebook ad scaling video, which I actually made a full strategy on how to run Facebook ads, scaling everything, just like it's way better than a paid course. That one is linked in the description as well. But as I said in that video, is that if you're going for a high ROAS, and I know I look super stupid on the head, but if you're going for a high ROAS, it's super important that you guys run kind of untapped products. You don't want to run super saturated products unless you're running them into a new market, as I told you guys, because that is the reason to why I have a high ROAS, right? Because run products people haven't seen before, and these are also products with super high demand, which just makes people go out of their way to get the products. So as I told you guys, in terms of finding winning products, it all comes down to digging on Aliexpress, as we're doing right now. And I managed to find a couple of good products for you guys already, and we definitely looked at some of these products already, but we're just going to take a look at the more products I found, and just to summarize up here in the end to make sure that you guys see which products here are good. I'm obviously just browsing the more to love section because more to love is my thing. I just love the more to love section. It's just super easy to deal with, and it optimizes towards what you're engaging, which is like the craziest part. So the products that we found in the end after all this research, which honestly just took me like 5 to 10 minutes, but the products we found just by digging deep into Aliexpress is, first of all, this one. And this is a super cool art product where it's like on the back here, you can press your hand in like you see here, and in the front it will appear as what you press in. So if I just take this car mix right here and I press it in, there's going to be a circle in it. So it's basically like you come with your hand from behind and then you squeeze it in. This is starting to sound really weird, but then you squeeze it in and you'll get the shape here. So that's a cool product. Also found a fishing toy for kids. It's just a super unique product that I know that kids are going to love. I remember a friend of mine had this when we were growing up. It's a cool product, and as I said, guys, like, you feel free to take these products if you want them, of course. And then the next one is going to be the 100 movie scratch off. I've shown this on my channel before, but it's like whatever movie you watch, you can scratch it off, right? And that's just a super cool product in general. Let's say you've seen the Back to the Future movie, well, you can now scratch it, and this just makes watching a movie just way more purpose driven, just way funnier to watch a movie when you keep track of it, right? And then the next product is the same thing, it's just with 100 books, so that's also a super cool product. This one I found as well. I just thought they were like really cool. They were just super cheap, so you could easily sell them for a low price, and they're kind of practical, even though I don't like the cleaning niche, but they are pretty practical, and the colors are appealing, and it looks like it's untapped too. And the next product here is this one. We already went over it. It's not too bad at all, honestly. And then we got this hair coloring thing, which I just think it's super cool because you make it so easy, but this is not a product everyone would use, so you need to figure out who's the type of person to use this product, because it could be a little bit weird too, but it's a genius product. And then we got this thing right here that I showed you guys earlier, which is just super cool, and this could actually be a subscription product too, which means, like, you know, if someone buys one of these and they really enjoy it, they might come back and buy a new one later on. And then the name stamp, I showed you guys the name stamp earlier, but if you have your kid's name, you could print it in this thing, and I know it says in Chinese, but you can get that in English as well. This product is probably one of my favorite products of the whole year of 2020. So this is something you guys could also run. It's a crazy product. I really like it, and I've had some success running it myself. And then this one, and this one. Okay, guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys found a lot of value when it comes to researching products, figuring out what type of product is a good product, what to avoid, and also just learn how I find products myself. And maybe, you know, if you're interested, you could always run up one of the products that I just found for you guys. So if you like this video, I hope you guys just smash the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe. If you need any more in-depth details, there's obviously a lot of content on my channel, but I also do have a course in my my description, which I never preach. So if you want to get it, pretty cheap, but it's super, super valuable. You could get it. If not, that's totally cool. I'm not here to sell it to you guys really, but if you want it, you want it. If not, that's cool. I just hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and it's just been super cool seeing all the support I've gotten lately. You guys know I appreciate all of you guys, and I'm just wishing you a great Christmas, a great weekend, and you guys will be seeing me in the next video. Peace.